Coming at you from the Impact Zone in beautiful Orlando, Florida, everybody. It's another edition of Fact of Life. And your host for Fact of Life, Eli Drake. Yeah. Dummy, yeah. Let me talk to you. When I say dummy, you say yeah. Dummy. Shut up, dummies. I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to me. Yeah. You know, everywhere I go, I notice that it's dummies here, dummies there, dummies everywhere. Dummy. Yeah. And every now and then I gotta go home and recharge, because after I've been whooping keister all over the United States and across the world, sometimes you gotta go home, go back to your roots and get a little recharge, and that's exactly what I did. So I went back and I had a dinner with my father, couple of friends, and you know, my father makes these delicious mashed potatoes. They're so creamy, no chunks, they're great. So as my friend's enjoying these delicious mashed potatoes, he says, "Mr. Drake, these mashed potatoes are delicious." Well, you know what he said to him? He said, "Yeah." Because there are two things that we Drakes do, and that's make mashed potatoes and whip keister. Yeah. So I looked at my dad and I said, "Pass that gravy, Daddy, because I got to fuel this machine, go on, become the king of the mountain champion, and name all the dummies all over the place." Dummy, yeah. And that's exactly what I've done. But it doesn't seem like that's going over so well in the back, because you got all these guys who've been here a long time. They see a guy like Eli Drake getting a little success, and it makes them a little bit chapped. So what I want to do is get a little insight, and let's go ahead and bring my guest for tonight, James Storm.
Sorry about your damn luck.
Well, that was a great story, a nice anecdote that we heard from Eli Drake, the namer of dummies, and his guest this week on Fact of Life, an Impact original, former world champion, the Cowboy James Storm.
You know, after all that talking about mashed potatoes, this made me hungry. I'm hungry.
Well, I have noticed that Eli Drake doesn't talk to a lot of the other wrestlers in Impact. He's usually off by himself. He does his own thing.
Yeah,
very observant.
You have that water jug.
He's got his water jug. Curious to see how James Storm feels about Eli Drake.
Well, I'm glad you decided to walk it off instead of driving your stupid cooler down here. But look, quiet down, I'm talking. Jay Stowe, let me talk to you. Because right now I'm standing here as the king of the mountain champion, Eli Drake. Quiet down. But you know, James, you've been what we might call TNA original. You've been here since virtually day one. You have done a lot of things here in TNA. You've been champion. Any championship that's here, you've held it. But you know what? You've been going through kind of a drought a little bit. And I just want to know if you share the same sentiment seeing a guy like Eli Drake holding the King of the Mountain title.
You know, I have been watching you. And you put up a pretty good resume, Eli Dork. Right? Is that it?
You know, I know, they know. It's Eli Drake. Quiet down. It's Eli Drake, dummy.
Wait. Before I came out here, I heard you saying Eli Drake, but these people threw one more word at the very end of it. So let's try it again. Eli Drake. Eli Drake.
Well, I'll tell you exactly why that is. Because this guy right there.
Dummy. Yeah.
This girl right here.
Dummy. Yeah.
That guy there.
Dummy. Yeah.
How about that guy?
Dummy.
Looking like Charles Manson. What's wrong with him? Now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I see that you like hitting your little button right there a lot. Where I come from, we usually turn stuff like that into drinking games. So how about we do this? Every time you hit that button, we all take a drink.
It's that water jug.
You're gonna boo water. Not surprising.
Dummy. Yeah.
Because basically, you are an extension of them. And basically what they are, what you are.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah. Now what I'm saying is you're standing here on the greatest talk show in television history. And let's go down the line because you got Johnny Carson.
Dummy. Yeah.
You got David Letterman.
Dummy. Yeah.
And let's go to the new crop, Jimmy Fallon.
Dummy. Yeah.
Basically what I'm telling you, can you stop it?
Dummy. Yeah.
Cowboy.
Basically what I'm telling you is you're standing now looking at the greatest television host in the history of television, Eli Drake. And shut up. And as a matter of fact, I am King of the Mountain Champion. Where's your title?
You know what? I'll give you my title. I am the guy that's been here since day one. The guy who has paved the way for punks like you to be able to step inside of this ring. I busted my butt for 14 years and gave this company and these fans everything I had. And my name is the Cowboy James Storm.
Yeah, I can see that because you like to come out here with your cute little cowboy hat and play dress up.
Dummy. Yeah.
You like to get a DUI as you drive your cooler down here.
Dummy. Yeah.
You drink so much beer, you look like these other goofs with your beer belly out here.
Dummy. Yeah.
And basically what I'm telling you is, look, you're not the King of the Mountain champion. You're not the heavyweight champion. Hell, you can't even take the Knockouts championship.
Dummy. Yeah.
What I'm telling you is you got to watch that tongue when you're standing in front of Eli Drake.
How about we change this little drinking game up? You hit that button, and every time you hit it, I'm just gonna slap the piss out of you. Whoa. Come on, hit the button. Hit the button.
No. You're not going to come onto my show and call the shots. I tell you what, you've had enough time on Fact of Life. We've heard all the nonsense you're going to spew. Go ahead and walk back up the ramp because nobody needs to see you anymore, and we'll call it a night. Go ahead. We're done here. We're business. I'm not going to hit the button anymore. Go ahead and walk back up there. You're fine. You don't need a slap. I don't need a slap. None of this. Bye-bye. Good night.
You know what? I will walk away, but one day our paths will meet and I will beat your ass.
I'll tell you what, while you're at it, why don't you take this beer with you too? I don't need that crap. Because this has been another edition of Fact of Life, the most award-winning television talk show in the history of professional wrestling, where I name all the dummies.
Dummy. Yeah.
And that's not an insult. That.
Oh! That's a last call, Daddy.
Storm told him not to hit the button.
I don't need a button to say sorry about.
Creek swimming.
James Storm came down here and told Eli Drake exactly how he feels about Eli. A last call from the Cowboy.